Why am I able to do it? So Gaurav, this is the first section, right? So everyone is invited for this.
Yes.
Like it
Most
seems
of the people is enrolled only, so we can continue.
okay.
It's a day one, no demo and all. Today is a day one class.
Okay. I'm trying to connect to my writing pad. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
Okay. Let me know everyone if you're able to see my screen.
Oh yeah, we are able to see.
Okay. Uh,
So guys, from today we are gonna start this NRC and the first module, and then the people who is interested for Encore also they can continue after NRC.
Sir, so the Encore batch also you would be taking?
Yeah.
Ah,
So it's a
perfect,
round
perfect.
robin. This is NRC, then Encore NRC again.
Ah, okay, okay, got it.
Are you able to hear my voice, right?
Yes, Krishna.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, let me share my screen. Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, welcome to day one of CCNP ENARSA. And before going into this, so anyone knows what is this NRC?
It is mostly deals with the routing protocols.
Okay. And
troubleshooting part.
okay.
VPN technology.
Okay. And okay. This coming to CCNARSI is nothing but it is completely related to the troubleshooting, VPN configurations and troubleshooting, and infrastructure security. Again, it will be coming under the troubleshooting, where you will be configuring the basic level security on the devices before implementing. That will be covered. Okay, apart from this, you will be having infrastructure services. What is infrastructure services? Like monitoring tools. Okay, how you'll be troubleshooting the monitoring if the device is not responding to the monitoring tools and everything. Okay, and similarly with net flow configuration also, you if example in the network, you know about the bandwidth and everything, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
that kind of troubleshooting we'll be doing it over here. Okay. Yeah. So before going into NRC, I just want to give you a little bit overview of CCNA certification. Of what about the CCNA certification? What are the domains available in the CCNA certification? Okay. So first, coming to the CCNA certification, we have complete 8 domains, and out of one domain, 8 domains, one is mandatory exam, or it's in a core exam, you can say, which is called as a CCN core, which is enterprise networks. Okay. After that, you have 7 concentration exam, or the specialization exam, you can call. Okay. So in this 7 concentration exams, okay, you can select anything according to your will. Okay. You have here the wireless configurations, wireless infrastructure and SD-WAN. Okay, lot many, even you have automation also over here. Okay, so here all what to become a CCNP certified, what kind of exams you need, right? One core exam, I said it is mandatory, and in out of 7 domains, any one certification is required to achieve the CCNP certification. Okay.
So, sir, previously we had the routing, switching, and troubleshooting separate certifications. So that has been gone, right? And
That has
this
been
is
gone.
the
This is the
oh,
latest one. Yes.
this is the latest.
Previously, what you have is route is one exam, the switching is one exam,
Correct.
and the troubleshooting is one exam. So right now, as you know, right, everything is moving to the cloud technologies. Okay, and even every field is getting automated, right? So Cisco has revamped I mean, the career path, again, the certification path. They have revamped it in a such a way where you'll be included with latest technologies as well. Okay, so here in previously there is a switching paper, right? Here there is no switching. Okay, in CCNP there is no switching, because SD-WAN is a new concept. Again, in SD-WAN, it is Very automated in SD-WAN. Even for the L3, previously what you need to do, you need to create SVIs, you need to create SPTs or RSPTs, MSTP, and you need to do a troubleshooting. You will be creating a Ethernet channel and everything you need to configure right. Okay, and you will be doing a troubleshooting on basis of the switching protocols also, right? So now it is not there, because even still today in the organizations they are using it, but coming to the switching, it is not there, because everything is moving to the SD-WAN, which is called DNAC also. Again, there is for L2 technologies, DNAC is one of the a path. Okay, everything is automated. Just you need to call ACA template and you need to push the configuration. That's it. Okay, and okay, so coming to the exam pattern, just generally how the Cisco exams will be there in the same way. This will be there, and coming to the it will be a multiple choice and lab-based exam also. There will be a mini labs which will be given in the paper. You need to write you need to solve it. Okay, like in CCNP, how you will be getting, sorry, CCNA, how you will be getting a lab. Okay, just to configure interface or to shed the interface in the same way. Okay, which will be having 55 to 65 questions, and duration will be 90 minutes, and the passing score, it is completely CAT based exam. Okay, it depends. Okay, passing score sometimes it could be in a 750 or 850 also. It depends on the exam pattern. Okay, it's completely CAT based exam. Okay, so coming to the CCNP ERNS, it is nothing but implementing Cisco advanced routing and services. See here, what I told, the switching is removed. Previously it was routing and switching. Right now it is routing and services. Okay, okay, so what all you will be learning in this ENRSA. Okay, you'll be learning about L3 technologies, like not learning, you'll be learning about the how to troubleshoot L3 technologies, VPN troubleshootings and configuration also, and infrastructure services and infrastructure security services. So as I told you, right, what is infrastructure services and in infrastructure security. Okay, this thing. And okay, in layer 3 technologies, okay, what you'll be learning here, you'll be learning about the troubleshooting completely. It will be in the troubleshooting way. Like for example, you'll be learning the troubleshooting how. Okay, you'll be learning how to troubleshoot AD, administrator value distances. You'll be learning about the BGP, you know, about the path filtering or loop prevention and various routing protocols. Okay, so what is a troubleshooting? Before anyone have an idea about what is a troubleshooting? Why we need to do a troubleshoot?
Debug the issues.
Debug. There is any particular format regarding the troubleshooting? I mean, what is the approach of troubleshooting?
Point to point reachability, etc.
Okay. Okay. And
Interface to check interfaces of
okay.
or not
Okay.
protocols.
Oh, okay. In general way, can you give me any example in general way how to do troubleshooting? What are the steps in the troubleshooting? Like for example, your laptop is not working. Okay, it is not powering on. So how you'll be doing a troubleshooting?
Pin test.
Your laptop is not powering on.
Okay.
First,
So
we'll
So
check the
first of
adapter.
all, first of all, we'll check the cable, sir, whether the power adapter is being connected properly in the port. Okay. Secondly, we will replace the power adapter with another alternate one and check whether any issue with the adapter or not.
Okay.
Okay. And next thing, not sure about that.
Yeah. Okay. So there are there is a process for the troubleshooting. Okay. Like first thing, what you will be doing is you need to identify the problem, right? Without identifying, you cannot troubleshoot anything, right? Like for example, what I told you, the power is not, the laptop is not powering up. Okay. First, you need to identify the problem. How you will be identifying? You'll be checking the power cable. Okay. You'll be checking about the socket where it is connected, whether you are getting a power from there or not. Okay. You'll remove the power cable and you will try to reboot on the battery itself. Okay. Still it is not working. Then you will try to keep change the power adapter and check. Okay. Still it is not working. Okay. Like this. Okay. You'll be identifying the problem, right? Okay. So after that, you'll be gathering the information also. Okay. What kind of information you'll be gathering during the identifying the problem? You'll be gathering all the information. What? Okay. Power cable is checked. Okay. Power socket is checked. Okay. You're gathering the information saying that, okay, I've done this thing and I've not found any kind of issue. At the last, you found that the battery is completely dead and it is not powering up, even though if you are keeping a power cable. So here, what you have done while while identifying the problem, you have gathered the information also, right? Okay. So next,
Yes.
what you need to have a solution, right? So my laptop is not working and I found out, I gathered the information that my battery is completely dead. And when I keep the power cord also, it is not working. Then you need to develop a solution. What kind of solutions you will be developing it? One is replacing with other battery, or you will be boosting your battery, laptop battery. Okay. Or you'll connect the power cable and you will be leaving it for some time. After that, it will get, I mean, it will get power out or next steps. This is like you'll be developing a solution, right? Okay. After developing a solution, next, what is the next step? You have developed the solution. Then you need to implement it, right?
Right, sir.
Okay. After implementing it, you will be having two options here again. Yes or no. Whether yes means my laptop has started working. Okay. No means again going to square one. Okay. Square one. If S and your laptop is working, you'll do is you'll document it, right? Like documentation in the sense you'll remember it. And further, if you are facing similar kind of issue, you'll have an instant solution, right? Okay. This
Right,
is
sir.
about the troubleshooting in general way, how we'll be troubleshooting. And this will be applicable in the networks also. Okay. This is what we are discussing about. Okay. Identified problem. That means the problem was you have done the analysis, right? You have identified the problem that your laptop is not booting up. Okay. Then gathering the information. Okay. Gathering the information. You have gathered all the information and you have developed the solution. Then you have implemented the solution. If problem is resolved, directly you'll be knowing that that is simply documenting it, or else problem is not resolved, again you will be back to the square one. Okay. These are the effective techniques for troubleshooting. Everywhere this is very important. Yes, this is a first class of CCNP. Okay. Any questions so far on this? Based on this, remember this concept. Based on this, you will get, we'll be working for, I mean, in the troubleshooting class, you'll be get to know about this. Okay, more. Okay. Okay, layer 3. Okay. VPN technologies. Okay, anyone has an idea about the VPN? What is a VPN and why we'll be using the VPN?
For
So, sir,
securing
Sorry.
the traffic securing, actually, we can
It's
send the
create
packets.
virtual private network.
Okay, virtual private network. And what is the use of virtual private network?
Whenever the world we can connect with our enterprise. Uh, no need to in a organization.
Okay.
It will be fast and secure.
Okay. And do you know how many kind of VPNs we have?
So if I need private to private communication over the public network, then we need VPN. That is also case.
Okay. VPN is virtual private network, as everyone said. Okay. And this is used to secure the connection from end to end. Okay. From end to end. So, like why we need to secure the connection. Okay. So today, nowadays, the technology is very vast in advance. Just give me a minute. Okay. Uh, Nowadays, the technology is growing very fast, right? Every rapid fast, right? Today's technology, today there is something implemented, and tomorrow there is another thing, another thing is getting discovered, okay, or implemented or invented. Okay. Like, so in the similar way, what about the cybersecurity hackers? Okay. See, for example, I'm using my bank account on my web browser. Okay. So do you think that connection is getting secured? If I'm using my
Sir, can
bank
you
account,
repeat it?
if
Oh,
okay, example, let us take about our bank accounts. Okay. You're using your bank account through the web browser. Okay. Do you think it is secured?
No. It's
Why?
only
using
it,
VPN. Sir.
No, it is a
in,
secured.
sir, the website should contain HTTPS, then it should be secure. Yeah, and most of the banking websites are which HTTPS only.
Okay. And behind the HTTPS, what they will be using?
SSL and T.
Correct.
Okay. And what will be in the SSL certificate and what will be in the TLS certificate? Okay. What about the SSL certification? Okay. See, whenever I'm using my bank account through the web browser, it is almost secured. Okay. Unless if anyone interrupts into your network. Okay. Like using some kind of tools like Wireshark or anything, any other thing. Okay. Because why I'm saying my bank account is secured, because when you log in into your bank account, you need to provide a user ID and password, right? As well as there will be SSL certificate, right? For each and every web page, there will be SSL certificate, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what happens is in SSL certificate, there will be encryption key. or and decryption key also. That should be matched with your bank server. Okay, how it will be getting matched? Okay, first thing is like your username and password. Okay, by using that, it will be matching to your bank server. Okay, even though if you're now the banks are trying to move into the RSA multi-factor authentication also. Like for example, if you take an Axis Bank, every time you log in, you'll get an OTP. Okay, every time you log in, you'll get an OTP. Like there is Southern India Bank. Every time you log in, I'll get a message saying that your account has been accessed. Okay, or you have accessed and they'll send some kind of location also from Southern Bank. And there are many few premium banks which provide the premium services. You'll be having a RSA token. Okay, RSA token. Okay, and in similarly, when you come to the bank, okay, bank has multiple branches, right?
Yes, sir.
How they will be get connected to each and everyone? How all the branches are connected to the central office or the
VPN.
data center?
VPNs.
Via VPN.
Why? There are many solutions excluding VPN also. You see the MPLS operations, right? First thing. Okay. Focus mode. Why? Okay. 1 minute. Why it is getting? Oh, okay. Okay, coming to the this network architect, network is a very ocean. You know, there are a lot of things in the networking aspect. Okay, there it's ocean actually. Okay, you can configure multiple things there. You can make a wonder in the networks. Okay, see, even for example, the bank. For example, we'll take about the bank network. Okay, uh, let me tell you. Okay, I have this one branch and have this one branch. I have this one branch, this one branch, and this is my data center. Everything is connected, right? Everything is connected. So to use this ISP or this connection, okay, banks can take a dedicated network, which is dedicated network means end-to-end connection will be provided by the ISP provider only. Okay, that means from here it will be connected to the provider edge. From here again it will be connected to the provider edge, and in the cloud is cloud, it will be get routed. Okay, how it will be routed, that is depend on the agreements which we make. Okay, this is will be a more secure network again. And for example, for the same thing, I have my organization connected, okay, with the same provider. Do you think my bank records can be accessed by other company? No, right? Or yes?
No,
Why?
because the bank server only have the data. Other don't can access the data
What I'm
because
saying is I've taken a lease line from one vendor. Okay, let us say I'm taken a lease line from XYZ vendor.
okay.
Okay. XYZ vendor. Okay, here can I, and the same thing, other company also taken the same lease line. Okay, from the vendor. He has also taken a lease line from the vendor. Whether other company can interrupt my data?
No.
No, because here from here you are connecting to the vendor provided vendor network, right? Here what happens is, okay, you know the frame relay concept, right? Like for example, my IP is 10.1. Okay, here also my IP will be 10.2. Okay, so this and IP this end should be matched, and this will be get tagged. Without this, okay, you cannot access my network. And for this guy also, he will be giving 9.1. Okay, he'll give 9.1. Okay, other end what he will be doing is 1.9. He'll be giving. Okay, here it will be 10.1. Here if it is 10.1, then here it will be 1.10. Okay, in similar way they will be providing the networks. On top of that, what we can do is we can create MPLS with a layer 3 VPN also on top of that. Okay, so what happens is you will be binding IP from here itself and here itself. Okay, and you'll be creating a route. It will be passing through the vendor network, and it is again from the VPN. It is called site to site VPN. Anyone in heard about the site to, similar to the site to site VPN? Anyone heard about it?
Yeah, yes. Site to
Yeah,
site.
similar related to the site to site VPN. Okay, and here the beauty part is the operational cost is very less. Okay, even everything will be managed by ISP vendor only. Okay, and what is DM VPN? Okay, in the DM VPN, you'll be having multiple concept. Anyone knows about the DM VPN?
Yes, sir. A little bit.
What is DM VPN?
There is a three phases.
Hmm.
In first phase, we can connect with the site to site. In second phase, we can connect site to hub, hub to site. Third phase, we can connect with site to site in without without hub react.
Okay. No, DM VPN is a dynamic multi-point VPN. So what is a dynamic multi-point VPN is? Why my writing pad is not working today? Okay, you can see my screen, right? Whiteboard.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so DM VPN is multi-point VPN. It's an hub and spoke technology. Okay, let us say this is my router. Okay, and I have routers like here. Okay, so in DM VPN, what happens is in traditional, first, let me tell you about the traditional network. Okay. Like in general, how it will be connected before DM VPN. Okay. Assume this is my DC. Okay. This is branch 1, branch 2, branch 3. Okay. With using MPLS, how it will be get connected, I'll tell you. So DC1 will be get connected to the branch 1. DC2 also will be DC will be connected to the branch 2, branch 3 also. Okay. If branch 1 wants to talk to branch 2, okay, based on the configuration, if I'm saying that directly you need to go to the DC, then only you can speak with branch 2. Similarly, B1 can speak to B3 only via data centers, right? Via data centers. In that case, I'll put another one. This is my DC2. Okay. And here to here, there is a static route and it is learning it. And this is also get connected to here. Okay. So the similarly, if this DC is down, okay, or B1 will be communicating through here and B2. Okay, then B to B3, right? Okay, this is how the traditional dedicated lines will be working. Okay, here, if you take in MPLS, okay, I'm just giving you a basic overview. DC2, here one branch. Let me take 4 branches and let me try cloud. Okay, here to here, it is a dedicated line. Okay, here edge provider service, here edge provider, here edge provider, here edge provider. Okay, again for DC here and here. Okay, so what happens if I am taking an MPLS connection? Okay, I'll be getting connected from this interface to here. Okay, and similarly here also. Okay, this interface. Okay, here for example, I'm take running BGP. Okay, BGP. Okay, even this branches also from this interface to this interface, this interface, this interface. Okay, what happens in MPLS? Let us take it. This is XYZ MPLS. Okay, in MPLS, in first instance, any branch should be get connected through the DC only. Okay, with through DCs. Okay, so after that, B1 wants to speak with B2. It will go to here MPLS. It will verify the neighbor and it will directly go to B. Okay, and if B1 wants to speak with B4, the similar way it will be happening, because vendor also stores our information if we are using the same vendor for all the branches. Here what happens is, okay, if I want to go to the DC2, once I enter into the vendor network, okay, it will determine the shortest path. Like, you know about the OSPF, right? What is the shortest path? How it will be figuring. In the same way, in MPLS also, it will be happening. Okay, it will go to the router 1. Let us take this is router 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then it will look the shortest path. Okay, if it is thinking 4 is shortest path, okay, it will go to the shortest path 2 and 5 and DC2. Okay, and this will keep on changing. That will be maintained by the vendor only. Okay, This is the basic
Sir,
information. Yeah.
Vendor means ISPs, right? Actually,
Yeah,
these
ISPs.
routers are okay inside their premises,
Yeah, this
their
complete
point
router.
of presence.
Okay, from here, this complete routers are managed by vendor only. Only what we'll be managing is vendor connected interface we'll be managing. Okay.
Okay. So,
And
okay.
yeah, go ahead.
So actually, so vendor need to configure the MPLS VPN in their network. So they need to like configure, right, the source and destination. These IPs are coming from that entity, so this need to go to DC1 or DC2. That type of configuration we need to done now.
Yeah, I'll tell you. See, you know about the BGP concepts, right?
Border gateway
For example,
protocols.
BGP or OSPF. Okay. Here, what happens is, for example, my on B1, what I'll be doing is I'll configure all my internal networks and I'm porting out to the router one, PE router, which is a provider edge router. Okay. On my interface, what I'm configuring is like example, provider edge router, it is giving 172.0.0.1 is giving IP address for me. Okay. So on what will be on my CE router? What will be my CE router IP? It will be simply .2. Okay. These IPs will be provided by ISP vendor only. You got my point?
Okay.
So,
So here, what happens is you will be writing the routing protocols, right? Route 0.0.0.2.1. You will be writing, right? Or route map. You will be writing route map and everything, right? It will be coming till the PE, and after that, it will. I mean, ISP provider will be redistributing it because here already there will be a table, right? Routing table on PE edge. Do you think there will be a routing table?
Yes.
It will learn your internal networks, right? You're given to learn on the CE, you configure the internal networks and you have configured redistributed into the BGP, right? This, don't worry, we'll discuss more in the sections in the troubleshooting lab. You'll get to know more about this, how label switching will be happening, how the route tags will be happening. Okay, if route tag is not working, how we'll be doing a troubleshooting. Everything we'll be learning in this lab. In L3 technologies, we will be getting all this thing information. Okay. Yeah, someone is saying something.
Sir, how B1, B2 will communicate? Can you explain again once, like
Yeah,
directly?
that I'll explain you in coming sections. Okay, we have lot section about it, like EIJRP, BGP, OSPF. We have lot many things where we'll be troubleshooting it. And for the troubleshooting, initially we need to create a lab. So I'll be showing you how it will be get communicated. Okay,
Okay,
in
okay,
MPLS, in MP, in BPS technologies. Again, this topic we'll be discussing in depth. Okay, this is just overview. I'm giving just an overview for you.
okay. So for now, like from B1, it is going to the R1 router and then to B2, something like that. It is selecting the like shortest path, correct?
Yeah, yes. See, once it is going to the B1, okay, it will go to the ISP provider, right? In ISP provider, again, you'll be having, as I said, there is IP addresses which will be given for each and
Correct.
every router, right? Okay.
Mhm.
ISP provider will be having that routing table, right? For example, for B2, let us say it is 10. Okay. ISP provider will be having a route table, right? According to that route table, it will be going to the B2.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, so next about the DMVPN. Okay, I'm just giving you a basic overviews over here right now. Okay, next concept is about the DMVPN. DMVPN is nothing but hub and spoke technology. It is very old technologies. It is very old technologies with advanced configuration right now, and most of the organizations are using this technology also. What is a DMVPN is, I told you, right? It is a multi-point VPN technology. Like for example, you know about the star technology, like previously when you start learning star topology or this,
A single point of failure.
yeah, single point of failure, the same concept, but here there is a little bit modification. I'll tell you. Like for example, let us take this is an hub one. I have 10 branch offices. Okay. So for this hub, okay, where the here ISP provider is connected. Okay, again, okay, and 10 branches of branch offices will be connected to this hub only. Okay, and how it will be connected? Via VPN technology. I'll tell you how. Okay, and here the main problem is like if this ISP is going down, entire all the offices will be going down. All offices will be losing the connectivity. Okay, it is a single point of failure. Okay, here there are multiple things. There are multiple things over here. One is NHRP. Okay, GRE and other protocols. Okay, by using these protocols, this VPN will be established. Okay, GRE is generic routing encapsulation protocol. Okay, by using this, the phase one will be enabled. Then after that, IPsec VPN will be coming into the picture. IPsec VPN. Okay, then phase two will be up. Sorry, phase two will be up. Then only the tunnels will be formed. Okay, what is NSRP? It's next hop router. Okay, in this way, in this way, the DMVPN will be built, and uh, y- this is very trickiest thing to configure and to verify also. Okay, this will be discussing in depth in the upcoming classes. Okay. Okay, let me share back to my screen. You are able to see my screen, right? The original screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Here you will be having in DMVPN, you will be having spoke to spoke technologies also, dynamic neighboring also. There are a lot of advanced configurations where you can do it. If one hub is going down, then you can directly fail over to the second hub, okay, by using some Cisco scripts. Okay, that also you will be learning here. Okay, so next topic is about infrastructure security. Okay, why this slide is not okay? Forget about this topics. Actually, MPLS overview, MPLS VPN, configuring and verifying the DM VPN. These are the not the topics in infrastructure security. I think this slide is not updated by me. Okay. What will be what you'll be doing in with infrastructure security? Okay, in infrastructure, like for example, what is the security to prevent the unauthorized access, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for example, if you want to access, if I want to access your mobile phone, I want to know your password, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Or let us go back to your laptop again. Okay. For example, you're using your laptop. Again, the same laptop will be used by your brother and your father. So what you will be doing? And you want to keep your files and everything to be secured. And you want to be an administrator, you'll and you want to ensure that no one has makes any changes on your laptop. So what you'll be doing it?
Creating separate login account
Okay. And
and securing via password or biometric things.
okay, exactly. In the network also, for the network devices, like coming to your laptop, you're creating an separate account and you're securing giving the password that secures, but still they can change, make the changes, right? So at the time, what you'll be doing, you'll be creating only read-only accounts for them, right? You'll be not giving a complete admin access like read, write, delete, or right. You can give read and write access, right? In the similar way, coming to the network, in networking devices, we have uh, authentication, triple A. Okay, we'll be configuring it. Yeah, I think in the CCNA, you have done, you might do done a labs on this also. Okay, what is triple A configuration? Okay, you know about the ICE infrastructure, ISE. Okay. Uh, so by default, what I'm just coming to the Cisco network devices like network switch or router. Okay. Cisco has a inbuilt feature called as a iOS. At the iOS level only, they have got an inbuilt security feature. Okay. By using AAA protocol. So what is a AAA? Anyone?
Authentication.
Authentication.
Accounting authentication.
Okay.
Authorization, authentication, and accounting.
Yeah. It's accounting authorization. Sorry, accounting authorization, and what is another one?
It's accounting authorization and authentication.
Yes, yes. Okay. So authorization, accounting, and authentication is based on this three. You can these are the three concepts. Why you require this thing? Okay. So why this is used in security field more, you know, because A stands for first authorization, okay, or accounting. Okay. If you take the accounting, like for example, you want to know if anyone want, for example, in your organization, Okay, there are let me tell you 10 network administrators. Okay, and 10 network administrators are performing the changes on the routers. Okay, how you will be getting get to know which network administrator has performed the change? In iOS level, you will be giving this information, right? So what it will be doing is it will be writing a log. Okay, Prasad has logged in. Okay, Prasad has logged out. Prasad has made these changes. If you see show logs, it will give you total list what you have done. Okay, from login to log out, whatever you have done, it will be on the router log info. Okay, and similarly, these logs can be captured by our other third-party tools like MFA, Tecas, Radius servers, and iServer also will be maintaining this. Similarly, for authorization, okay, you, for example, you cannot give an admin account, right? If you're giving a admin account, okay, for your example, take your laptop and you have created admin account. You have shared that admin account with everyone, and someone has logged in into a laptop and they have removed some data. How will you be figuring that out? Or someone not from your family, someone from outside has came and cracked your laptop by using admin account. Is it secure? No, right?
No, sir.
So what in authorization, what happens is, like for example, if you're configuring anything like login authentic sorry, login input local or something else, you're configuring it, right? So at the time, what it will be doing, if you're giving a TechAS as the source for authorization, TechAS again, it will be mapped to your AD server, okay, Active Directory server, where you'll be creating all the accounts over there, and it will get synced to the TechAS. What TechAS will be doing is, the moment anyone logins into your into your router, it will match that IDs, okay, in AD server. Then it will give authorization to allow. Okay, and after authorization, it will, the moment you type in the password, okay, it will authenticate that password with your Active Directory account. Okay, then it will get authenticated, and these logs will be get stored in the router logs also. Okay, here this is what in not only in AAA, we'll be able to do a troubleshooting on the TACAS radius and with the local database. Local database is nothing but in the router. If you're using login local, okay, in the local, you can create an accounts again, not admin account. You can create multiple accounts and you can give a privilege levels. Okay, for example, if you're creating admin 1 and you're giving 1 to 15, anyone knows about the privilege levels?
It's 0 to 9, right? I'm not sure about it. Yeah.
Okay, privilege levels is nothing but defining the permissions what the user can access or what that account can be accessed. That will be 0 to 15. 0 to 15 means it is complete full level of access. 0 to 15. Okay, if you're giving 0 to 1, there will be a limited access to the devices. Whatever you specify, they will be able to access only then. Like for example, I'm giving 0 to 5 to admin 1 account, and he can, I'm saying that he can access only the show comments. He'll be able to access only show comments. Other than that, he cannot access anything. Okay, this kind of troubleshooting also you'll be doing. Okay, and apart from this, access lists. We'll be working on access list, IPv6, and other, sorry, Telnet, SSH, HTTPS, SNMP. You know about SNMP, right? Simple Network Management Protocol. Okay. this kind of again the troubleshooting of routing protocols will be also coming over here. EGP, BGP, OSPF. Even though we are covering it in L3 also, again it will be coming here. Why? Because you know about the EIGRP authentication, MD5 authentication, SHA authentication, everything. You know anything about it?
No, sir. EHRP protocol only.
EIGRP?
Authentication? No, sir. No. I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, in the AIGRP, BGP will be using MD5 authentications or other authentication protocols, which we'll be discussing it. Okay, here that will be also coming into the picture. Okay, so we'll be doing a troubleshooting how why authentications are not working, why the key exchange you'll be configuring. You can configure the keys, everything. Why the key exchange like a uh, uh, another thing, crypto keys. You will be giving a crypto keys to exchange route information, also everything. So this kind of troubleshooting you will be doing here. Okay, infrastructure as infrastructure security. Okay, and apart from this we have infrastructure services. Again the same thing you'll be doing here, but here mostly you'll be working on monitoring tools. Okay, what kind of monitoring tools? Like device management. Like device management is nothing like you need to monitor the health and the status of devices. How you will be managing it? Through the monitoring tools. For example, the most popular monitoring tool is SolarWinds. Okay, in the SolarWinds, these devices, you'll be onboarding the devices into that monitoring tool, and you'll be integrating the logs to the syslog server. Again, you'll capture the device, all the details, and you'll perform the troubleshooting accordingly. That is a device management. Okay, and for example, uh, backups, network router backups is also very important, right? Okay, if router goes on, the backup will be helping us with. Okay, uh, the same way SNMP. Why this SNMP use? It's a simple network management protocol. Okay, what it will be doing is it will be once you configure on the router. Okay, it will be setting a SNMP walks to your sorry. Yeah, once you configure the SNMP and the same thing if you configure with the monitoring tools, tool will be sending a SNMP walks to check with what is happening in the router or the switches or wireless router, anything. Okay, so if it is in order to send SNMP works, oh, sorry, you'll be doing a troubleshooting on SNMP version 2, version 3, and yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here. Okay, and each and everything has a different capabilities. Like SNMP version 3, you need to get an authentication. For SNMP 2, there is no need of authentication. Okay, just community string is required. For SNMP1, that is not required. Okay, so why here what you will be doing is, if the monitoring tool is unable to get the logs, okay, you'll be verifying the SNMP servers. Okay, SNMP services are working fine or not. Okay, whether it is mismatching over there or not, everything. Okay, network problem related to the AAA is nothing. Coming to the infrastructure security, the same thing. What we'll be doing is the same thing. Just here, you will be troubleshooting like why it is not getting authenticated. Whether in the routing level also there will be a little bit of troubleshooting over here. Okay, and device management, like sorry, not apart from this, you know about the console access, line VPT, VTY, right? telnet
Yeah, yes.
configuration, yeah,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
everything you will be working over here. Okay. And network flow is very critical thing in every organization, because it will analyze your bandwidth. Okay. For example, if I'm having 100 mbps of bandwidth, okay, and I want to know what is happening and what are the use or what are the top talkers. Okay. If I want to know anything about my network, my bandwidth, this netflow will be helping us. Like sometimes you'll be listening like my written traffic is not getting, or the I am seeing top talkers. Okay. By using netflow, you can identify the top talkers and you can write in a access list to restrict that. Okay. And by using a talk uh, uh, sorry, by using flow analyzer, you can decide whether to upgrade the bandwidth or not, or you can control the traffic by using this netflow. Okay. Here what you will be doing is you'll be troubleshooting if the netflow is not coming, or if it is not working properly or anything, you'll be get to know over here. Cisco DNA, again, it is like an uh, cent, centralized network monitoring plane. Okay. Where all it's a centralized monitoring plane where all the networks, I mean, you can monitor all the devices which are present in your organization, and you can run the scripts, and you can take the backups, you can do a first line of troubleshooting over here by using a simple templates. Okay. This is what we'll be covering in CCNP ERS. Okay. And trust me, these sections will be going to be more helpful for you. Okay. Because you'll be knowing how to do a troubleshooting, or uh, how to identify the issues. Okay. Even though if we are doing in a lab, okay, but the similar way, if you know how to do a troubleshoot, okay, it will be very easy in your organization to perform those troubleshootings. Okay. So just for the troubleshooting, what you need, I told you, right, in the starting of this class.
Yes.
Identify the
To
problem.
identifying the problem
Yes. So
and
to
gathering
identify
the
the problem,
information.
what we need to have, we first, to start it, we need to have basic knowledge, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll refresh our basic things when we are going to each and every topic. Okay. We'll refresh it. I'll not going to take any class on the BGP, like how to configure, what is the thing and everything. Okay. But before doing a troubleshooting, we'll refresh ourselves, like what is a BGP? Okay. What is a roadmap? What it will be do? Okay. Just 2 or 4 lines we'll discuss, then we'll go to troubleshooting. Okay. Okay. So before going into the next slide, first let us refresh our basics first. Okay. So how many people know what is IP routing? Just give me a basic information. That's it.
Yes. IP routing is a technology which is used to communicate between two networks, different networks.
Okay.
And it's an L3 technology.
Okay. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
let it be. Okay.
Mhm.
You said, which is absolutely right. Okay, so before going into the routing technologies, let us discuss about L1 and L2, L3. Okay, what is L1? What all the devices participate in L1?
Mediums.
Physical devices, yeah. Physical devices
Yeah, physical devices.
like cables, or
Mm.
So the
In
media
L2,
actually.
hubs, cables, switches, 260 switches, and mm, like basic switches, network switches.
okay. In which layer routing will be taking place?
layer 3.
Layer
Layer
3.
3
Network layer.
or layer 4?
Layer 3.
Layer 3. Yeah.
Sure. Then why layer 4 is called as a transport layer?
Layer 4 is a transport layer.
Why it is called as a transport layer?
Layer 4 is a transport layer.
That's what. Why it is called as a transport layer? Why layer 3? Why the routing will be taking place only in layer 3?
Routing. Actually, a packet received from a transport layer from packet received from transport layer, that is called that's it network layer.
Which means layer 4 to track
layer-
the packets end to end.
it's converted to packets from from a transport layer in transport layer.
Okay.
So because at the transport layer we have TCP UDP work, and that is a core layer of the OSI model, and there they perform flow control, error control, segmentation, and sequencing of the packets received from the upper layer, like the presentation layer or session layer.
Yeah. Okay. It's right. Actually, on L4, the port numbers will be playing a major role. Okay, not the IP address or the router or the routings. Okay, port numbers will be playing a major role, and the port numbers, it will be like TCP UDP will be playing a major role. Okay, so that is a responsible for the transport layer. Okay, so yes, and coming to the routing and switching. Okay, L2 is completely at a switching level, and L3 also the some part of switching will be happening, and most of the part the routing will be happening in L3 only. Okay, coming to the L2 and L3, what is the difference between L2 and L3? Okay, L3 is completely based on the MAC based routing table. Okay, MAC based table. Okay, so for example, if my laptop I want to send to google.com, if I want to ping the google.com, okay, what happens is my laptop, sorry, L2 switch will be maintaining a MAC address table. Okay, in that, if my laptop MAC address is stored over there, then it will directly transfer the packet to the L3 port. Okay, if it is not there, it will broadcast to everything. Okay, it will broadcast to everything except my port. Okay, so here what happens is MAC will be get binded to my IP address, then it MAC address will be stored, then again IP address will be sent to L3 devices, which may be L3 switch or it may be in a router. Okay, and what routers done does is it will bridge the connections network to another network. It will act as a gateway, or it will be act as a bridge. Okay, where for example, if I want to say uh, good example, if I want to travel from Hyderabad to Kerala, okay, there are multiple ways, right? Okay, let us take a flight. Flight isn't a direct dedicated link. Let me take. Okay, what I'll be doing is from here in Hyderabad. Okay, I'll go to Rajiv Gandhi International Airport. Okay, let us take it is my L2 layer. What I'll be doing here. Okay, I'll go to I'll book bus or I'll book anything. Okay, I'll reach to the Rajiv Gandhi Airport. From there, what I'll be doing is borders are different from Telangana and Kerala borders are different, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So within border, I am taking bus, cab, everything, whatever I want, I am taking. Okay. And from there, if I want to cross the border, at least I need to have some kind of connectivity, right? Here, what I'll
Right.
be taking, I'm taking a flight as my connectivity, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll get into the flight. Again, my flight will be taking me to the Kerala airport and they will be dropping it. Again, in Kerala, if I want to roam, I'll take bus or auto, everything, which is again my L2 layer network. But the bridge between the what is making me to cross the border? Kerala is a different state and Telangana is a different state. So what is bonding me in between? The transportation, right? The flight. It is routing me to the Kerala, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. And in the similar way, if I'm taking the train, what it will be to taking this is with the different protocols I'm taking. So I'm taking MPLS connection directly. I've gone over to Kerala airport. That is done. Okay. Second, if I'm taking a train, what it will do? It will cross the Telangana state, then it will cross Andhra Pradesh, then it will go to the Kerala. In between, if required, Karnataka will be also coming into the picture. So what is happening here? I'm crossing different regions, right? Where what happening here? My connectivity is a train, and it is crossing me all. It is bridging. Okay, it is passing through all the routers, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, it is clear or a little bit confusing.
No, clear.
Okay, okay. So this is about L2 and L3. Okay, and for example, L4. What about the L4?
Transporting, moving from Telangana to Kerala. Transport.
Okay, let us say if from Hyderabad airport, I'm getting flight number 192. Okay, which is flight number, and it is going to the Kerala. Okay, if I'm not boarding to 192 or instead of 192, I'm just waiting. If assume that there is nothing, there are 100 flights over in the airport. So which flight I need to board? There are 100 flights. I want to go to Kerala and I don't know the flight number. There is no numbering system at all. Then it's difficult, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
You don't.
So in similar way, if I'm getting a port number, for example, 192, they are saying that you need to board 192 to reach Kerala. Okay, I boarded 192 and I've dropped at Kerala. The port number worked right here.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is used in the transport because IP address can be duplicated. Port numbers can be duplicated. There may be not duplicated. Port numbers will be one, but there will be a multiple instance running on the same port number also. Again, that is a long story. I'll explain you in later classes about this. Okay. And okay, we have discussed about L2, L3 right now. Okay, what about the IP routing? How IP routing will be happening?
Based on the routing table,
Hmm.
which the router maintains.
Okay.
If a packet reaches the router, means it will cross check the what that packet network IDs, and we'll check the routing table and its mapped interface. Then it will be forward the
Yeah,
packet in that
exactly.
interface.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
routing table maintains connected interfaces in the routing table. And destination network must be added in the must be added in the routing table. And
Yes. Okay. So as we talk about L3 layer, right? What L3 will be doing is in each and every protocol. For example, if you take EGP or OSPF or BGP, each and every protocol maintains its routing table, right? Each and everything. Where it will be stored, it will be in the router. Okay. There will be a local table for some protocols. There will be an XOP table, some protocols uh, in this way. Okay. What is a IP routing is it is in a set. It's an umbrella with a set of protocols. Okay. Set of protocols and paths. Okay. For example, my router, if my okay. It's in a set of protocols and yeah, it is a set of protocols where it defines the path. Okay, it depends the path how it should travel across the routers. Okay, for example, if A wants to send a packet to the B, okay, and uh, it is connected, like for example, I'll tell you. Okay, for example, let me take here, there is two routers or another router over here. Okay, if A, B, C are connected in this way, and A is also connected to the D, and D is connected to the C. Okay, so for example, A has configured with all the protocols, and B, C, D, and is also configured the protocols. If right now A wants to send a packet to the C, okay, what happens is based on the routing protocols, based on the path information available, okay, it will decide the path, which one is a better one. Okay, if it is deciding D is a better one, it will take a D as in a path and it will go reach to the C. Okay, or if it is saying the B is a better path, it will reach to the B and it will reach to the C. Okay, and this data where it will be there, it will be on the exit interface of the router. Is it right? Right. If the path, I mean, if the packet wants to leave, which interface it will be using on the router? It will be a exit interface. Okay, on exit interface, you this will be maintaining these tables. Okay, okay, so on exit interface,
Okay.
each and every routing protocol will be having a routing table, okay, which will be determining the best path. What is the next stop? Next stop is nothing but the uh, exit or input interface of router B or router D. This will be the next, the neighboring of, okay, neighbor device IP. Okay, which will be the next stop IP address. For example, if A has neighbor B, okay, in the similarly A as neighbor D. Okay, what B has, B will be a neighbor A, and sorry, B will be neighbor to C also. Okay. If B wants to send or if it wants to reach, okay, ISP. Okay. C is also connected to the ISP and A is also connected to the ISP. But okay, here in the routing table, if it is saying that default route is pointed to A, okay, it will take the A only. Or there is no route pointed or just only the IP address, and this IP address is learning the internet from A, it will pass through. But even though if I'm routing default route as 0.0.0, it should point to somewhere, right? In routing, if I'm writing default route 0.0.0 and I'm trying to use internet, okay, it should point out to somewhere, right? Okay, for example, A is learning 0.0.0 from the internet. B, where it will be sending the packet? From B, where the internet packet will be going? Okay, in similar way, let me tell you, this is 1 and this is 2. Okay, now tell me to which internet hop it will be going to? 3.
B2.
No, B wants to access the internet and A and B, C as an internet access. Default route in B, the default route was given to the internet. And A is learning the default route from the internet also. Then where the internet packet from B, it will be going. Either it will be going to the C or A.
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 Yeah.
Because
Okay, how it will be going?
default routing is enabled in A.
No, A has a routing table, B has a routing table, right? What is the next hop for A, for B?
A.
A. So then one will be the next hop IP address.
Yes.
Yeah. So what it will be doing is it will be sending all the internet traffic related to the next hop IP address, which is A, and A will check in his routing table where is the, internet related route. Okay. If it is saying that have a default route, okay, I'm sending it. For example, if your default route is not there and the internet connection is down, what it will be doing is again it should send to the B, right? No, it will be
But
not sending.
not sent.
Okay, it will check other routing table. Okay, because here C has an internet, right?
Yes.
Okay, and B and D are both the path. Okay, so based on the routing, it will based on the shortest path, it will be taking a decision. Okay, so this is about the IP routing, how it will be working and how this will be. So are you clear about this? How the packets will be get forwarded?
Yes, sir. Actually, the packets were forwarded based on the hop IPs.
Next
Both
up, IP address.
based on the routing table and next hop
The
IPs also.
desktop,
Okay, so for example, A has a routing table, B has a routing table, they both will be get exchanged. Okay, if you take OSPF, what the OSPF will be doing, it will keep if there is any new address added or the new network is added in OSPF, automatically the route will be get exchanged, right? Routing table will be get exchanged, right? OSPF, EIGRP, right?
yes.
So
Yes.
then after exchanging the routing table, again, there will be a next hop IDs, right?
Oh,
By using next
yes.
hop
But
address only, it
election
will
is
be get changed. Okay.
yes.
Okay, how many people are perfect in subnet? Okay, we have discussed about the L3 routing, right? How L3 routing will be happening now. Okay, in L3 routing, there are 5 key parameters where we need to focus. What is network ID? And CIDR ranges. Anyone
Yes.
knows about the subnetting?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay,
So
why
network
the
ID
subnetting
is
is
the
used?
Yes.
to what to break the networks, like break means what
Okay,
Dividing in the IP.
the
dividing,
subnetting
yes.
is, yeah, subnetting is used to break down the one IP range into the small chunks for the better or efficient usage of IP addresses. Okay, for example, if you're taking 10 series, 10/8, okay, how many network ranges will be there? It will be more than 65 lakh network IP addresses, right? So only for one in the organization, if you're taking for one branch, if you're taking /8 series IP address, okay, how many IP addresses you are wasting, right? And again, each and every organization will be purchasing these IP addresses, right? IP ranges, each and every
Yes.
organization. Okay, so to purchase each and every IP range, they need to pay crores. Okay, to reserve that IPs. Okay, if you see some organizations has an IP range of 10, some organizations will be having IP range of 20. Okay, in that way. So what they will be doing is to reduce the cost effective or cost and to utilize the IP addresses in an efficient way. The subnetting, they will be doing a subnetting. Subnetting is one of the concept to chunk the IP addresses into the small pieces. And this will be also previously for subnetting, you need to remember the subnet value and everything, right? But based on CIDR value ranges, you can easily remember what is the range also, what is a subnet also, just by remembering CIDR. Okay. In subnetting, again, there is a lot of things, VLSM, FLSM. Right now, no one is using FLSM. Yeah, everyone is going for VLSM because because of CIDR range. Okay. Network ID.
A first address of a subnet to
Yes. Or
identify the
yeah.
2.5
Yes.
dot 0.0.0. 2.5 is the network ID.
2 dot.
2.5.0.0.0 is the class A subnet mask. In that 2.5 is the network ID.
No. Actually, 0 will be not coming into the picture. 0.0.0. You cannot make it as you cannot make it as in a chunk. Okay, because it's in a global IP. Okay, it's used for the global wide. Okay, for broadcast and everything. If for the default routes, we'll be using it. 0.0 will be never comes under the subnetting. Okay, subnetting starts from .1 to 255. Okay, for example, if I'm taking 10.0.0.1 and 10.0.0.255, okay, one will be a network ID and 255 will be a broadcast ID.
Yes, sir.
Okay, every time whenever you're taking in a subnet range, the first IP will be a network ID, last ID will be a broadcast ID.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and about the code. Okay, coming to the code, each and every routing table has its own code. Okay, for example, static as S. Okay, and connected is C. Okay, in this way there will be a code, and each and every routing protocol has its own administrative distance. What is administrative distance? Anyone has idea?
Yes, sir. Like OSPF 110 EARP. That one, right?
Yes. Why AD values are used?
It
To,
will choose
uh,
For election
the best destination.
for
So to choose the best route, basically the
best
hop
route.
which is nearest. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Okay. And what about the metric?
Metric means it will based on K metric. Based on
metric
That
is
is
the
for the
cost.
EIGRP.
lesser or cost.
Okay. 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 Metric again change from the protocol to the protocol. Okay. And now next stop IP address, we have discussed about the next stop IP address and exit interface. Just now we have discussed about the exit interface on the router when the packet is going out or exiting, that is an exit interface. Okay. And this is about the CIDR values, what I'm speaking about. Okay. Just remember this /8 means the full network, which will be only works in the class A. Okay. And /16 will be for the class B. From /16 to 24 will be under class B. Okay. From 25 to 32 will be in class C. But that means it is not fixed for the class C or class A, class B. Okay. Just I'm giving you for the reference. Okay. If I'm saying that 172.16.252.254, I can use /32 for that. Okay. But in class C, you cannot use class A's CIDR range because 192, 168, what will be the next? Network bits and host bit, right? Here already have a 3 host bits. So what happens is I can do manipulation only in 1 host bit in the class C. Everyone knows about the host bits and the network bits, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
In class A, what will be the network bit and how many will be host bits?
Network bit will be 8.
So tell me about the octets.
Network
four
bit 1
octets.
and the host bits 3.
Yeah. In class C, class B,
Class B network 2, host 2.
16 host and 16 network.
okay. In class C,
3 network.
24 network host and 8.
8.
yeah. So here in class A, you can use till CID range of /32. Okay. In class B, you cannot use /8 to /15 in class C, class B. Okay. Class B from /16 to 32 you can use. Okay. In the same way for class C, from 24 to 32 you can use. Okay.
Sir, can you repeat it once more?
In class A, okay,
8.
which has 1 network bit and 3 host bits. In that, from /8 to /32 is possible to use. Okay. In class B, okay, you cannot use /8 to /15 because already 2 network host bits are available and 2 host bits are available. Okay. You cannot convert network bit into the host bit or host bit. Yeah, you can convert host bit, host bit into the network, but network, you cannot connect the network bit into the host bit. Sorry, vice versa. Vice versa. Sorry. Okay. You can convert the host bit into the network bit, but host bit you cannot convert into the network, right? Yeah. Okay. So in the similar way, from /24 to /32, you can use in class C only. You cannot use 8 to 24 in class C, CIDR range. Okay. So, or do you want one topic on subnetting also?
Yes, sir. If that is, yeah, that would be great.
Okay, then I'll be planning it in the next section. Okay, about the subnetting. First, we'll start with the subnetting and we'll go for administrator value troubleshooting. We'll start our class. Okay. But
Okay, sir.
CIDR values, if you are remembering these values, that is enough in subnetting. In any network, this is enough. If you are remembering this, it is very easy to crack. Okay. And next, okay, let me discuss about this. Okay, what you are seeing here? Can anyone explain about this?
Routing table.
Okay.
So
What
here it
all the
is
protocols here you're able to see?
local, then
Uh,
connect, then
AGRP, OSPF, IS to IS.
okay.
Mm.
And how you will be reading this routing table?
It is defined by the letters like R. R is for recursion.
We enter command, so IP route command.
Okay. So after giving the show IP route command, you have got
Yes,
this
sir.
output. Okay. How you will be reading this? What is the administrator value or how it is getting learned? Okay. What is the exit interface? How you will be getting this one?
That is a little bit complicated.
Okay. Let me tell you about the routing table. When you give this command, okay, you'll be getting some codes. I told you about the codes, right? So these are the codes by which where you can identify which routing protocol is used here. Okay. So if you're seeing L means that is locally connected. Okay. If you're seeing C, it is also connected, uh, which is locally without any routing protocol. Again, if you're seeing S means that is a static route. Okay, if you're seeing R, that means RIP. Okay, here you can see. Okay, you can see in the output, right? C L D S S R R S C L R R, right? So in routing protocols also there are multiple types like external network, uh, internal network, right? So to define that also, for example, if you take EIGRP, which represents D, and what about EX? How you will be knowing what is a EX? See, EX, EIGRP, internal, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here. In the same way for OSPF also, you have this many codes for OSPF, and for default candidate, everything you'll be having here. Okay.
Oh,
Here,
okay,
not
Krishna.
only
Okay,
this.
Krishna, one doubt.
Yes.
What's the difference between L and C?
L is directly connected. That is a local interface on the router.
C means
C is connected.
how it's connected. See, L means directly connected via some interface, correct?
Yeah, 1 minute. C means the local interface. Okay. For example, if you're configuring an IP address on 1 gig 0/0, okay. Here you can see there is a difference between two.
Yes.
Okay.
One subnet and one particular IP.
Okay. What is a subnet and what is one particular IP?
Yes, subnet is it's a segmentation of some network. It's an consist of a number of IPs.
Okay.
The whole segment will be reachable via that 0/1 gigabit Ethernet 0/1, and particular IP is given. That's the doubt. Why one command is enough? No, one entry is enough. No.
Okay. One entry is enough in your way. So, what is this entry?
Uh, it's telling that the one some particular IP address from the particular IP address 10.0.4.1, the first IP address of the above subnet
Mhm.
is connected to the same 0/1, which is next, which could be a neighbor 10.0.4.1.
This one. Where is the lab? Okay. Let me tell you. Here. You're seeing here there is 10.0.4.0/24, right?
Yes.
Which is connected on gig 0/1. Okay.
Yes.
And that means you're advertising this router, sorry, this subnet from this interface, right?
Yes.
Okay. And similarly for that interface, you will be configuring an IP address, right? Okay. For example,
Yes, correct.
if I want to create a static route, okay.
Okay.
Let me tell you. Okay, let me write here. Okay.
IP
Here
address.
I'm creating a static route, or here I am creating EIGRP, OSPF, anything. Okay.
Okay.
Anything. Okay. This is router A.
Okay.
And this is router B. Okay.
Mhm.
So here, if I'm configuring 1, what will be the next IP address? 2.
2.
Right?
Yes.
Right? To make connectivity. In OSPF or EIGRP, it could be in a different IP addresses, because we'll be directly advertising the network mask only, right? So, but
Yes.
at least for the local interface, you'll be giving IP address, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, that IP address will be get populated over here. That means interface locally it is connected. I mean,
local
on this
IP address of
interface,
that interface. Local.
on this
Okay.
interface will be a local to this router.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. That
It is
router's
connected.
IP address. Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
see, if you see connected, okay,
Mm-hmm.
from here, right now, locally it is connected. Okay,
Yes.
and you're advertising the subnet, right?
Yes.
From where it is you're advertising it?
From
From the
yeah.
same interface. You're
Yes.
advertising
Same
to
interface.
outside.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, then it will be showing us connected only.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Similarly, if you see where is static route for that? Okay, this is a different lab one. Okay. Okay. Similarly, if you see EIGRP. Okay, here you can see it is learning from dot 2. From here it is
Okay.
learning.
Yes. Okay.
It is learning. And
Mhm.
which network it is learning?
Yes.
It is learning different one. So what
Yes.
it is
Different.
doing in the routing table, I'm learning
Okay.
from dot 2. From
Mhm.
dot 2, I'm learning this network.
Via. Okay. Yes. Yes. Correct.
Yeah. Via.
Mm.
Okay.
Via. Yes.
In this way.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And one more thing. What is that EIGRP external?
External route, like for example, in EIGRP, you have multiple things, right? AS paths, you know about the AS path autonomous system
Autonomous system.
areas.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So that is the thing.
Yes.
Okay. I'll discuss about this in depth. Okay. In depth, I'll be
Okay.
discussing about it.
Okay.
Okay. Here, just we'll be learning about how to identify the route table. Okay.
Okay.
So let me clear my drawings here again. Okay. So you have got a code.
Okay.
Okay. And you have got the IP address. Okay. And what I told you about the network ID. Okay. Directly connected, then there is no value. Okay. If it is static connected, it will be 1. This is AD values. This is metric. This is next stop. Okay. And this is exit interface of the router. Okay. In router, there could be a multiple exit interfaces. Okay. Okay. This is what we have discussed in above slide, this slide. Okay.
Yes.
Is it similar or getting confused? Everything is there here, right?
Yes. Correct.
Everything, what I've told, everything is there here, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So for that, this is the descriptions. Okay. What is a router source? Okay. See what I told you. L identifies IPv4 assigned to router's interface.
Okay.
Okay. What is C?
Connected.
Identifies directly connected network.
Okay.
Okay. And B is for the designation I told you, right? C is for outgoing. Okay.
Mm.
There it is. Okay. So next thing is administrative distance. Okay. So we
Sir,
have discussed. Yeah.
this PPT will be available in our portal, right?
Which
This PPT.
PPT I need to. I need to check. Okay. PPT.
Okay.
I need to check. I'll check with Gaurav and let you know. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. About the administrative distance. Right now we have spoke about administrative distance, right? Over here. Okay. So each and every protocol, okay, each and every protocol will be having an administrative distance. As you told, it is a best path for selecting administrative distance. Not only that is a best path, it it is a trusted path. By using AD values, router will form the trusted path for trusted path from the next sources, next neighboring devices. Okay. See, administrative distance is used to rate the trustworthiness. Okay. Without this AD values, okay, routing will be not working without these AD values. Without these AD values, you cannot configure any route or any routing technologies. Okay. Only for static route Yeah. And these AD values are most reliable for the routing information. Okay. Based on this reliability only, the router will be forwarding the packets to the next stops. Okay. And not only this, this is only the basic thing, but there are a lot of parameters where router will be taking a decision to forward it. But to trust, it will verify the AD value also. Okay. And these are the known AD values for all the routing protocols, where connected is 0, static route on interface is 0. So 0 to 255, there are the routing values, AD values. Okay, and each and every value will be, sorry, each and every protocol has its own AD values. Okay, for example, in AIGRP, if you're doing route summarization, again the route value will be changed in AIGRP. By default, what is the route value for the AIGRP?
90.
90. Okay, that is for the internal. Okay, for what is about the external AIGRP, it will be 170.
Are we using external EIGRP in current production environment?
Yeah, we can use like for example, you
Yes,
know
it's
about the
new to
point.
me.
No, for example, you have a branch one branch like let us take you have a two branches in the same city or
Okay.
in the same city, and you are using a man connection for that. Okay, like point to point connection instead of
Oh,
using for the what do you say going for MPLS, you are using that man to man connection. Okay. Uh,
P2P. Okay.
yeah, point to point. Okay, so
Okay.
other end it will be your internal network, other end also you'll be using an internal network. So
Mhm.
that via that you can run the OSPF, or you can run EGP, right?
Yes.
EIGRP, right? So what happens here? Okay, EIGRP within your organization, I mean within your branch will be one. Okay, and here what is happening? It is landing the EIGRP via ISP to your branch office, right? Branch one is learning EIGRP of branch two via ISP, right?
Oh, yes. So that point to point we will be purchasing from ISP only, no?
Yes, from
Yes,
point to point
point.
will be purchasing from ISP.
So we will be asking the ISP vendor to configure that in EIGRP.
No, he'll just give you an normal internet link. Okay,
Okay.
that will be a different concept. Actually, he'll be
Okay.
giving you a normal internet link which doesn't
Mhm.
have any IP address. Okay,
Okay. Oh.
and it doesn't have, basically it is like an the uh, uh, what do you say,
Sir, VPN.
just a thread. Okay,
Okay.
he'll try one knot at other end, and other end he'll be trying a knot, and he'll not configure anything. There will be a nothing,
Oh.
traffic will be passing, just he'll give to you. Okay, it
Okay.
will be like you know about the ADSL connections, right? The previous way,
No,
ADSL
Krishna.
connection,
No.
like
Uh,
you know, before the broadband, you know about the internet, how the BSNL was providing.
no.
Okay,
Yeah, to the
Sir, this
telephone
IP
line.
phone,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, through
IP
the
phone.
telephone line. So every time if you want to
Okay.
connect, okay,
Yeah.
you need to key in your telephone number, then only you'll be get connected to the internet.
Could you please show me an overview of that old thing, Krishna, through diagrams or what? Something basic overview before this broadband, how it worked.
Okay, 1 minute. What about the PSC networks, right? 1 minute. Just give me a minute. I'm searching for that diagram.
Sure, sure.
Okay. See, this is a PSTN network. Earlier, our broadband or the BSNL used to use this network only. Okay. What is happens is this is the phone which is connected to the switch office, and there will be a distribution layer, underground cables, and it will be connected to other end. Okay. Let
Okay.
us say, for example, if I want to access, I got a broadband from
Okay.
the. This is a better way. See. Okay. For example, if I got a broadband from what do you say, from BSNL. Okay.
Okay.
From BSNL, I've got what I need to do there. I need to previously you know about R11 cables, right?
Yes, small pins which will be used for telephones. Same like Ethernet, huh?
No,
Yes, yes.
Ethernet is an RJ45s, right?
Yes, okay.
This.
Yes.
Okay. In old, when you see, say about the P3 version pieces, P3 P.
Yes.
Okay. In P3, there should be an NIC card which will be we can connect this cable over there.
Okay.
Okay. So what happens is the moment I connect in, there will be automatic dialer which I need to configure over. Okay.
Oh.
So I'll show. Here you can see.
Yes.
Okay. From here, okay, there will be another cable which will be get connected to here. Okay. From here, this will be going to our PC. Okay. For that,
Oh.
what I'll be doing is whenever I need to connect the internet, I need to open create a dial-up configuration for that. So the moment I click
Okay.
on the dial-up configuration, it will be get connected to the internet. Okay.
Okay. So our laptop or computer should be
Now
connected
it is
to
outdated.
the.
No one is using it
Yes,
right now.
yes.
It is
Okay.
outdated. Everyone has got
Move to
moved to
Ethernet.
the FTH, which is
Yes.
fiber
Okay. Okay.
now.
Okay. Yes.
Ethernet is also gone right now.
Yes.
And in coming upcoming days, you cannot see the fiber also. It will be
Oh,
totally air fiber.
air fiber.
Yeah, air fiber.
Okay.
It is directly through the satellite. How our DTH will be working
Oh, okay.
in the same way.
Okay.
P2P links. So let me show you.
Air fiber is using MPLS network only, no, sir? Presently, the way ISPs are deploying it, just for
MPLS. I mean, internal core routing is MPLS only. Segment routing they are using. Yeah. See, this is a P2P network. Okay. This is used on. This is earlier we used to use in ADSL technologies, DSL technologies. Right now, it is a little bit got advanced, and it is we are using in the MAN networks. Okay.
WAN networks.
MAN.
Man. Okay. Okay.
Metropolitan network.
Metropolitan. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. metropolitan networks. This one. Okay.
Within
So
city.
within city.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Whenever you request ISP, what they'll be doing is they'll be just there will be a mux at each and every organization. So from
Okay.
there you'll be get connected from the mux, and he'll connect to his office. The
Mm.
point of exchange. From point of exchange, again it is connected to your different branch.
Okay.
Again, there will be a no routing. It will be like life by wire technology.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just whatever you're sending here, it will directly dump in that branch.
Okay.
Okay, for that again we have authentication protocols and everything.
Okay.
We'll be
Okay.
using it.
Okay.
Okay, this is only within the city.
City. Oh, okay. Okay.
Within the city,
Mm-hmm.
this is used. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Krishna.
Okay,
Sir,
so yeah,
sir,
so
now
it is already
the most of the ISPs are using DWDM, right?
most of the
Instead of
ISPs.
using MUX, they are using DWDM, right? Currently.
I'm not sure. Actually, different vendors will be using a different things actually. Okay. Some vendors will be installing the router on your premises also instead of using mugs.
Mm.
I think TLS, TCL, TTL is using the mugs which you have said, right?
DWDM.
DW, yeah,
Yes.
TWD. That
DWDM.
TCL
TTSL.
is still using it. Tata Tele Services. BSNL was to use the what is called that is called as flex point, some kind of mugs. That is also that will be like a punch card. Okay, so it's already 9:10. So I'll be winding up the class today for today.
Okay,
Okay,
Krishna.
okay. Then let us connect on next Sunday, next Saturday again.
Okay. Could you please give us the overview of like what will be the next class covered in next class, so that we'll be prepared or at least on the things.
Okay, next class, what I'll be doing is I'll be preparing, we'll be focusing on the L3 technologies. We'll start with the L3 technologies. And in L3 technologies, first we'll be going through the basics of the EIGRP.
Subnetting only, no?
Yeah, first we'll be starting with the subnetting.
Okay.
Okay. Remind me about that. Okay, first lesson will be about the subnetting. Then we'll be discussing the basic concepts of EIGRP. Okay,
Uh-huh.
then we'll be discussing about not EIGRP. First, we'll be discussing about the VRF, virtual forwarding table. Okay,
Great. Okay.
we'll discuss about it. Then after that, we'll discuss about the EIGRP. If time permits, we'll discuss about OSPF.
Okay.
Okay, on the basic level.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Okay. So EHRP will be covered fully, no, by next class.
No, only the basic level we'll be discussing, like we'll refresh the topic, how the
Oh,
EIGRP works, everything. Because if
okay.
you want the complete EIGRP understanding, then Encore will be a better one.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Here, what we'll be doing is mostly we'll be working on the troubleshooting here. Okay.
Okay.
So, but don't worry, whenever you start, when we start do troubleshooting, you'll get to know the information. Like in the refresh
Okay.
only, you'll get all the information, like what is
Okay.
EIGRP, how it was calculated, path is getting calculated.
Okay.
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 But I'll not go into the depth, but only on the basics, I'll be covering it.
Okay.
Okay. Because troubleshooting will be taking a lot of time for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Krishna.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, for reference, can you just provide some